Yo, folks, it's Prime here. Um, this was my analysis last week. I made this video of my top-down analysis on gold. So, what I will be expecting price to do now? Price just tapping our higher time frame demand zone, but I made it a 1 hour demand zone considering this level here from this point here, this supply zone here. So my 1 hour time frame demand zone or higher time frame demand zone still remains no confirmation, no entry. You understand? So guys, since last week, if you should remember, around this point was my liquidity mark, was my liquidity mark. Yeah, was my liquidity mark. So it also indicates a strong support zone as we're having rejections here. Also a resistance level, a strong resistance level here. So now price broke the support zone, which I indicate as my liquidity as well. Price sweep this liquidity downwards. Then let me just shorten this. So now we can see what we have here is we also have a fair value gap below here. We have a fair value gap below here, which everyone can see. Um, price, I think price has also tapping. Okay, so now on this whole higher time frame zone, demand zone, what am I expecting price to do is we we have a break of structure to the downside. This is the 1 hour time frame. We have a break of structure to the downside. Yeah, you understand. So we also have another tiny break here. We also have another tiny break here. You understand? So now what I want to see price do now is you go down to the lower time frame based on how I trade my SMC supply and demand zone. You go down to the lower time frame, no confirmation, no entry. So what I want to see price do now is we can see how price is moving around here. Some traders might call this a double bottom, this little move here, and start to buy. You understand? They might not be wrong. It depends on their strategy. But to me, what I want to see is for me, I think price will still come down to break this low. And as soon as price come down to break this low, then I will want to see a market structure around this high. You understand? The market structure clear out this high, then retrace back. But then again, you can also see after this breakout of this low, you can also see some rejections here like this. Then price might come, then start buying. You understand? Which is all you have to do is make sure you get a clear change of character. Make sure you get a clear um market structure before you take your entry. So everything here is still inside our higher time frame demand zone. So now all I want to see is price clear at this high for me. Price should clear at this high for me as my market structure shift. You understand? Or change of character. So make una not come go dey confused because of the English. Change of character or market structure shift, they are the same. If you go down to the 5 minutes time frame, I want to also see price clear at this high. I know some will say why not this high? It's the same thing as well. You understand? It's the same thing, but not with this double bottom. You understand? Not with this little support here, not with this double bottom. You understand? So what I want to see is price should come down here, give me another break of structure on this point, then push up, clear out here, take out this high, then come back to the demand zone before I will start buying. You understand? Before I will start buying. So let me break this down for you. Why I said I want price to clear out this high is if price should come down, give me another new break of structure around this region. around this region, BOS, break of structure, around this region, yeah, I want to see this point here is the liquidity. Sorry, is the supply zone. This point here is the supply zone. So price might take this as liquidity, this incomplete pullback as liquidity. Yeah, your engineered liquidity. You understand? This point here might be your engineered liquidity. Then you will see price tap in here, tap into this supply zone. Then it will just push down again. Bring it will give us another new break of structure. Yeah, that is to say, we have to sell down. You understand? We have to sell down. So not every you just see a break of structure here, then you see an inner MSS. You just think the trend, the market has changed its trend. You understand? So all I want to see now is price should take out this low. After price take out this low, then take out this high as well. You understand? Even if price take out this low, then gives me something like this. I know a lot of traders will say, okay, we have a market structure shift already around this range, because sometimes price might take out this low, also use this part um as another BOS here. You understand? After this part, then giving us this structure, lot of traders will say we have a market structure shift and might also react of this supply zone as well. This same supply zone again here. You understand? So everything I want to see is I want to see price clear out this high. If price should clear out this high here as my market structure shift, then all I will be waiting for, if price should clear out this high as my market structure shift, let me take this box in out, sorry. If price should clear out this high as my market structure shift, then I will be waiting for the next sub demand zone here. You understand? I'll be waiting for my next demand zone entry here, and my TP would be at this point of reversal. Yeah, you understand? So this might give us maybe a 1:3, a 1:3. Yeah, you understand? Even if I'm targeting 1:5, if I should cash a trade of 1:5, guys, I will still break even. My break even would be on 1:3. You understand? My break even will be on 1:3. So everything here, this is how I want to see my setup. This is how I work with confirmations. So with trading my supply and demand zone SMC, it's there is a law that says no confirmation, no entry. You understand? I know taking a confirmation entry will make you miss a lot of trade. It will make you miss out on a lot of trade, but all I want to see is I prefer to miss out on a trade than to rush in and lose money quick. You understand? So price can also give us a double bottom here. It depends, and come back to grab liquidity. If I should see a liquidity grab on this double bottom after this structure, it's the same thing. After the liquidity grab, then I will want to see price take out this high and come back to the supply and demand zone. I will wait for price for this on the demand zone, then take my buy. If you should go down to the 5 minutes time frame, it's the same thing. This is the reason why I wanted to see price take out this high. You understand? And with the way price is moving, I think it will give us a double bottom here. If I should see a valid break of structure and a pullback, I can also take the trade, but I won't be holding on a buy until I see this high taking out. You understand? So we can also see on the 5 minutes time frame a new candlestick is coming out, a new bearish candlestick is coming out. So this is how I take my confirmation entry. If you can see, everything is still inside our higher time frame demand zone, which is our higher time frame demand zone. You understand? So this is how I want to see my confirmation. This is how I want to see my confirmation. So guys, if you find this video helpful, then you know, comment your next pair you want me to analyze under the comment section, and follow, guys. I will take my time to do my top down analysis video for you on your pair. So I think this is enough for us today. This is how I want to see my confirmation. If I should see this type of confirmation, then throughout the week I'm going to buy gold. Depends on the structures. I'm going to buy gold. Depends on the structure. You understand? So this is how I want to see my confirmation. After the break of this low, incomplete pullback. Sometimes the incomplete pullback might also be around here. Might also be around here, but I just want to see this eye taking out. You understand? I want to see this eye taking out. Then look for my structures, and that's how it is. Peace and love, guys. So no confirmation, no entry. Yes, it's more better you miss out on a trade than rush in and lose money. You understand? Patience is the key. So peace and love, guys.